Well, this is test 3, section 3. I'm doing questions 17 to 20 on the math, no calculator section. Let's look at question 17. What's on this section? Alright. If 7 over 9x minus 4 over 9x equals to 1 over 4 plus 5 over 12, what is the value of x? Alright, so obviously this question is expecting us to, find the common denominator and add up and simplify this equation down so we can find x. So let's just do that. Okay, first thing I see is, alright, 7 over 9x minus 4 over 9. These already have the same common denominator. So 7 minus 4 is 3. So you have 3 over 9x is equal to 1 over 4 plus 5 over 12. Alright, well we can simplify this one even further. So it'll be 1 over 3x is equal to 1 over 4 plus 5, 12. Alright, we simplify the left side. We can simplify the right side now. A quarter plus 5 twelfths. Alright, this can also be easily simplified because 4 and 12 least common factor is 12. So this would be equal to, we have to multiply this by 3 and multiply this by 3. So it'd be equal to 3 over 12 plus 5 over 12. So 1/3 x would have to equal to 7 over 12. Wait, no, not 7, my bad. It would have to equal to 8 over 12, right? So now we can multiply the 12 over to this side. So it'll be 12 over 3x is equal to 8. So 12 divided by 3 is 4. So 4x is equal to 8. So that means x would have to equal to 2. Alright. Two isosceles triangles are shown above. If 180 minus, oops, I'm so sorry. Alright. If 180 minus z is equal to 2y and y equals to 75, what is the value of x? Alright, we're given this value of y, so let's just plug it in here real quick. So 180 minus z is equal to 150. Now let's just move the z over here and the 150 here. So 180 minus 150 is equal to 30, which is equal to z. So we have to calculate the value of z. Now we know that z is an isosceles triangle. So if z is equal to 30, that means these two angles over here would have to equal to 150 degrees because 150 plus a 30 is equal to 180 degrees. So that would mean the two angles would be equal to 150. That means these angles over here, this is 75 and this is 75. Now if that's 75, we know this 75 plus x would have to equal 180. So, I'm so sorry. Okay, so we know that 75 plus x would have to equal to 180. That means x is equal to 105. And obviously, given the short amount of time you're given during the math no calc section, I'm not expecting you to do all this working out like this by hand. A lot of this you can do in your head, but since this is a video, I'm just like writing out the process so you guys can see. At a lunch stand, each hamburger has 50 more calories than each order of fries. If 2 hamburgers and 3 orders of fries have a total of 1,700 calories, how many calories does a per hamburger have? First of all, 2 hamburgers and 3 orders of fries with only 1,700 calories sounds like a miracle. I mean, here, I feel like you'd be lucky to get a hamburger that's less than 2,000 calories. So this is a bit of a stretch, but you know what? Let's roll with it. It doesn't matter. Okay, so if a hamburger has 50 more calories than each order of fries, let's define fries. Let number of calories of fries equal to X, right? So 1 order of fries would equal to X amount of calories. So that means hamburgers would equal to 50 plus X, right? So it says here that if we're talking about 2 hamburgers and 3 orders of fries. So we're talking about 2H plus 3X is equal to 1700 calories. But now we know that H is equal to 50 plus X. And we have 2 variables here. We want to strip it down to 1, so we can just solve for that one. So it'll be 2 times 50 plus X. Just plug this value of H in. Plus 3X is equal to 1700. Now we have 100 plus 2X plus 3X is equal to 1700. Now we just add these two up, move the 100 over, so 5X is equal to 1600. That means X is equal to, alright, so 5 times 300 is equal to 1500, and then 20 times 5 is 100, so 320. So 1 order of fries is equal to 320 calories. But here, be careful, we're not looking for how many calories a order of fries has, we're talking about how many calories a hamburger has. And a hamburger has 50 plus however many calories order of fries has. So it has to be 320 plus 50, which is equal to 300. So remember, guys, I've said it in another video, always be careful about these like small details because they could throw your answer off. So always read through the questions and questions thoroughly, and answer choices. Okay, last question of this section. In triangle ABC, the measure of angle B is 90 degrees, BC equals 16, and AC equals 20. Triangle DEF is similar to triangle ABC. Okay, let's just draw out ABC first, so we have a visual. So ABC would look something like this. That's a straight line. Okay, A, B, C. Okay, B is 90 degrees, BC is equal to 16, and AC equals to 20. Now we have a similar triangle DEF. So if it's similar, what I do is just draw the same triangle, either slightly bigger or slightly smaller, just to show that they're the same shape but different sizes. And they correspond to the vertices A, B, and C respectively. So A, B, C, D, E, F. And each side of triangle DEF is 1/3 the length of a corresponding side of triangle ABC. What is the value of sine F? Okay, so I would say that they only added the second triangle part to confuse you. You might as well just ask, they might as well have just asked what's sine C, because that's the same thing as sine F, because trigonometric ratios don't depend on the actual size. They only care about the angles and the sides of the triangle respective to each other. So what it's basically asking is what's sine C? And if you want to find sine C, we'd have to find the opposite over hypotenuse. So which is equal to AB over 20. Now we just have to figure out what AB is. Well, AB is equal to square root of 200, square root of 20 squared plus 16 minus 16 squared minus 16 squared. So AB is equal to 400 minus 256. So AB is equal to square root of 144. So AB is equal to 12. Now, so sine C is equal to opposite to angle C, which is 12, over hypotenuse to angles, the hypotenuse of the triangle, so 20. And now we can simplify that. to 6 over 10, simplifies that to 3 over 5. We're done with the non-calc section.